Inside your bedroom, we stopped counting the days, lost in the rhythm.
Good morning. It is Tuesday. Oh, I am so tired. Not nearly as tired today as I was yesterday, which is why I didn't end up vlogging. I had some things I wanted to talk about, but we didn't get around to it because I was just so stinking tired. So I went to bed early last night. Barely got any of my marketing done. I posted it all really fast onto social media, made a mental note for things I would like to do because I also need to record my monthly marketing strategy planning video. That will be fun. I'm going to change the style of it. I think I was way too formal in the last one. I don't want to be that formal. I want to do it more vlog style. So we are going to do that, probably filming it a little bit throughout the week. I know if you guys haven't noticed, my Wednesday videos have slowly become weekend videos, meaning I film them and then it takes me throughout the week to edit them and they don't end up going up on YouTube until the weekend. And part of that is because I have been trying to protect Patreon getting exclusivity. I've been trying to really protect Patreon getting things first. And so the way it has kind of worked out is I've had the videos finished usually in time to post them on like Friday, but rather than just post them straight to YouTube on Friday, I've been making them unlisted on YouTube so that I can give the link to my Patreon members first and they get to watch it through the end of the week, and then I make it public. I've been doing it on Sundays, so I don't know if I'm gonna get my act together to get things done in time, because if I continue with that system, it means that I need to have videos finished by the weekend before so that I can really get them up early to Patreon so that they can then go live on Wednesdays. So honestly, Wednesday videos will probably become weekend videos. And I don't know about you, but I have more time to watch YouTube on the weekends. So honestly, it may be kind of like a nice move. So I don't know. But anyway, let's get to writing stuff. Back to writing stuff. Writing has been good, which is why I'm so tired. I wrote almost 4,000 words Sunday night. I stayed up late after the Write With Me live stream, which happens on Sundays, and I wrote a lot. So I'm feeling good. I have everything like chapter by chapter outlined pretty much until the end of this book. So I'm feeling really good going into the last third of this book. I'm trying to write as much as I can, but yesterday I did my morning writing sprints like normal, and then I decided I'm not gonna push things because I am so dang tired. Like, I thought I was having allergy issues at the end of the day because by like 2-3 o'clock my eyes were watering so bad, and that's been a trend for the last couple of days. So I started doing my allergy routine yesterday, and I realized I think I'm just that tired that my eyes are watering at the end of the day because I just need sleep. So I went home, sacrificed the evening writing sprints, and everybody in my house was in bed at like 8, and it was glorious. I don't think I went to bed until closer to like 9:30, but it was super nice. And honestly, I think I may need to do another day of that. So probably be the case again today. But we do have morning writing sprints. So I am going into work to do my morning writing sprints. I need to start filming, like I was talking about earlier, for the monthly strategy video. I think I might try something new, come back to something I haven't done in a long time. I saw another author post about it. I may actually share those posts. So I want to make a return to that, and maybe try a different strategy or incorporate a little bit of a different strategy. So we will see. I'm not going to talk about that here because of course I'm going to talk about it and all of the things in the marketing video at the top of the month. So we will see what I end up doing. Honestly, I think it may be like a trial run where I run it for the month, or like I do everything for the month, dedicate a month to it, and then I look at all the analytics and such maybe in the next month and make adjustments, or decide to scrap it and go back to the like my normal marketing routine. But what I like to do is I like to continue doing what works And I like to, every now and then, usually like every month, incorporate something a little different and new to try out, to try to keep like on trend basically with my marketing style, to see if that's something that's going to really make a difference, or if doing more things that are evergreen only are going to be, I think you have to have a mix of that. I think you have to have a mix of things that are on trend and also stick to things that are evergreen for consistency in the long term, like longevity. But sometimes those things that are evergreen really like bring in new people. And so I've been trying to incorporate one a month, which is where this YouTube series kind of popped out. So yeah, but I need to get to work. We need to get to the writing routine, and I will see you guys later. Hi, good morning. It is Wednesday. I have a lot to do. I need to do some writing. I need to do some paperwork for therapy things, and I need to do some YouTube and Patreon work. I've got a little bit of everything to do today. It's kind of a lot. What am I saying? It's a lot. So I am going to start by writing. I had clients cancel today, and so I have a little bit more time on my hands than I typically do. I'm also feeling really groggy this morning, and I don't know if it's just because I'm normally finished with my coffee at this time of the morning and I'm not, or what it is. I don't know. I've been going to bed earlier this week because I have been so tired. I don't know. Maybe I just really need all of that rest. So I might start by writing here in a second. I'm also doing a bit of prep and some planning because I need to film a different YouTube video. Also, I need to film my YouTube video that is all of my marketing strategy, planning and preparing for the month of February. I am doing things differently, not just the way I'm filming the video, because I did preface that in the last one. I'm filming the video differently. I didn't really like the way I filmed it last time. It was way too formal. Even though I refilmed it even and made it less even more informal, I'm going a different route. But anyway, besides that, I need to sit down and do some research for that video because I am not only filming it differently, but I am changing my marketing strategy more than I ever have before. I'm keeping some of it the same, but I am going to test something brand new that I have not done in a very long time. And so I need to research into how to do that so that I can better do it to the best of my ability. I have a couple of methods I want to use and try out. So I'm doing that. But I think first and foremost, I want to use a little bit of my time this morning to write, because I've been trying to do 1,000 words a day. I think I have been smashing that out of the park. I think I'm doing more than that. And I want to do that during the daytime because, like I said earlier, I've been so tired this week. So I want to get extra rest. I don't want to do too many evening writing sessions because I have been so tired. I want to get caught up on rest before I even think about staying up late again to do that. So that is where we stand. So that's the plan for this morning. Check back in a little bit. Hi, hello, and happy Friday. It has been a really good week of writing. Not a great week in my therapy world because I've had a lot of clients cancel or have to move around. Honestly, I think it's just things that happen with the new year and insurance shifts. So yeah, and give us a minute. There's a plane. It's been a really good writing week though, because I have had a ton of extra time to do that. Friday, today, I had to do some really small projects. I needed to wrap up some things for the YouTube video I was supposed to have put out on Wednesday. I think I am officially, the Wednesday videos are definitely like a weekend sit down video now because I just cannot seem to get everything recorded in time for Wednesday. But today I had to wrap up some details for that video. So I got that done. Now I just need to film a lot of my thoughts about that, the first of the month. The marketing video, that is the one I'm talking about. I changed a few things. I think I've already told you guys that I've changed a few things for my marketing strategy going into February. So I wanted to talk about what I'm changing. I also wanted to brainstorm some marketing ideas in case you guys watching wanted to, I don't know, pitch ideas, or maybe some of the things I had in mind can be really helpful to you in your own marketing planning for February if you are also an author. So I need to wrap up that video. Alex is not working late tonight, which is great. So we're all gonna be home. Not really sure what we're doing for dinner tonight. We don't have a whole lot. And then going into tomorrow, everybody is busy. So Alex and Finn has a birthday party he goes to tomorrow, and I have a local book event I am attending. It is a book festival. There's like 12 authors, 12 of us that will be there selling books, all of us in kind of the same niche, not just romance, but more on the spicier side of romance. So I'm really excited to spend some time around my peers, people who write very similar things to me. That is always really fun, and see some readers. So if you are coming this weekend, hi, hello, I'm glad to meet you. If you went this weekend and now you are watching Black, the vlog, I'm hoping to show some exciting moments, maybe chat with some of the other authors and share them here on my YouTube channel as well. So as long as I don't forget, I want to make my rounds to the other tables, maybe early, see if anyone wants to talk, kind of show us their books. So if that is you, happy to showcase you, fellow author. And if you are a reader who attended or maybe wish they could have, maybe you can live vicariously through this video. So I'm gonna go in, finish off my thoughts, and maybe I'll be able to film a little bit of that marketing Hi, hello, friends. It is Saturday. I didn't do an amazing job of filming. I know I said I was gonna film, give some spotlights to some fellow authors who were at the event. Didn't do that. I'm also currently in my fridge. Just ignore me for a hot second. So I got home. I did really well. It was a good event, really fun. It was the first event it was the first year of this event. Let's just put it that way. First year of this event, it was pretty good. We did learn, as I was talking with the organizer, that it was a tad longer than it needed to be. So people, it is 5:42. This event was supposed to end at 6, but people packed up early because it was kind of long it was just kind of long. So everybody kind of left a little early. My shelves look crazy bare because I took all of my stock with me, but it was a fun time and a good event. It always is. There are some things, the more I do events like this, the more I refine my business strategy and things. So it's always been really informative. So I'm very thankful for that. I always learn a lot at these events, connect with other authors. I did a book swap with another author, which was super, super fun. Maybe I can go through and highlight the authors who were there in a different manner, because I do want to give space to those people. So I'm thinking what I will do is maybe do a separate, a post on social media, because I actually need to post for today. I have done absolutely no promotion today other than just sharing that I was at the event. So there's some things I need to wrap up now that I'm home. And yeah, I have a lot of thoughts, connected with a lot of people. Really, I just need to sit down and gather my ideas, right? June. There she is. June. She's been begging me to go outside. So how about we do that? Let's go outside, and maybe I will have gathered my thoughts a little more and we can chat in a little bit more formally about the event. we are now outside, and to be honest, I really don't have my thoughts any better organized than a second ago inside. I don't know why I thought the like 10 feet of difference in my positioning was going to change that. But I will say all of the books, the remaining books from this event, are available on my website. So if you want your own Amy Prokopis signed paperback plus the goodies that come with it, I am now, because I've also refined like my order system too, what I want to give away as freebies through this event as well. Everyone is getting a cutesy pen. It's a little heart pen. I just think they're really fun, kind of go with the vibes of my books. So if you would like a signed book, you can find that in the description box at amyprokopis.com. So go and get yourself a copy, because I don't restock the shop very often. I really only have stock and order as I do events. And so order what you want. I'm thinking about running a Valentine's Day promotion also. So be on the lookout for that. I may actually start promoting that soon. That's another thing. One of those thoughts I had at this event. I need to sit down and look at what I may potentially want to do as far as that goes. I've never run a promotion through my Square shop, which is where that's where I do all of my payment processing, is through Square for events and stuff. So all of my payments for things go through Square. I have never run a discount on my Square shop. So I will have to look at how to apply that to my shop. I know how to do it on the kiosk because I do give discounts when people order completed sets of my books at events. I do discounts. So I need to look at how to apply that to the actual website as well. I'm sure it's an easy peasy thing to do, and I'm just not aware of maybe how to run it, but I need to get on and figure that out, because I think it would be fun to run like a Valentine's Day discount. So maybe that's something I do. But I had a good time at this event. I always have a good time at events. I'm always really nervous before, and in the time in between, I always think like maybe I don't want to put so much emphasis on doing events in my business structure. Maybe it's not where I want to put my time. And then I get there and actually connect with people, and I remember why they are so valuable sometimes. I completely forgot to bring other things into my writing room. Let's go get them together. So I do think I want to continue doing events. I think as I change some marketing strategy things and maybe even utilize some more help available to me, like PA Bestie Jill, maybe I will be able to do events and those kinds of things won't feel as taxing as I am afraid they will. Because right now it's a lot on my plate and events are just an extra. One more thing on the have to do list, but I am very thankful that I get included in these kinds of things and that they're not just have to do's. I'm very grateful to do's. I don't know how else to say that. So I am going to finish getting everything moved back in and organized. I'm also didn't even think about it until I was talking with Jill today about the next things for the weekend, because honestly, all I was focused on was this weekend and this event. Had not even thought much further than today, but this weekend's the Super Bowl. So honestly, I don't think that it would be worth doing the Write With Me live stream. I think I'm just gonna enjoy the weekend with my family. I don't know if we're gonna go anywhere for the Super Bowl, but I don't want to commit myself to writing if I can do family things also. So I think for now, I'm just going to enjoy the weekend and not worry about this week's Write With Me live stream. So no live stream on YouTube this week. So that's another thing on the to-do list. I need to put out that we will not be doing that. So I'm gonna get everything reset here in the office, and I'll talk to you in a little bit. friends, I am freshly out of the shower, so holy, hair looks a little wild, but what else is new? This is kind of the normal Sunday look anymore. I slept in. Everyone at my house slept in about an hour more than normal, which was glorious. I think we all needed it. I think I've been talking to you guys about it, but I haven't been sleeping amazingly this last week. And so I started taking melatonin, and then I think I was waking up with like a melatonin hangover because I would feel better in the morning, but groggy also to start. So I stopped doing that, and I feel like I have finally caught up. Even though I was up late Friday night, I still feel like I've finally kind of caught up on sleep. So thank goodness. But it is Sunday. Everybody is up now. Alex just left for the gym. My hair is crazy because I just got out of the shower, and I'm getting ready to play trains, I guess, with Finn, because that is what he's requested this morning. So things I need to do, right, June? She's sitting down here. Where's she? On the floor. Hi, June. Say hello. Hi. There she is. She's so sweet. But we're going to play trains. Things I'm going to do today. I have been working on my website, particularly the Square site that is linked to my website where I sell signed copies of my books. I want to look into how to go about better organizing some stuff. There are freebies that I put with every book purchase, and I don't think it's reflected well on my website. So I want to go about reflecting that better. I know there's a way on the Square site at checkout that you can apply freebies. So I want to do that there. Maybe go through and update the product descriptions a little bit. I also need to take a better product photo of the pins. So those are some things I need to do aside from just writing on Taming the Beast. So this is where I leave you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Check out the description box. You can check out the signed shop I've been talking about there, the signed copy shop, as well as all of my books and social media. I'm really active on social media. That is another thing I need today to do is organize and do some social media, and I am being summoned. So I'll see you guys later. Read books, be kind, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.